You are traveling through another dimension, a dimension not only in sight and sound, but of mind, a journey into a wondrous land whose boundaries are only that of imagination. Your next stop, Morning Coffee with Sandy. Sorry, yesterday being Twilight Zone day, just had to go there. What can I tell you? Good morning. It's Wednesday. I have a big tennis match today. I'm very excited. Yes, I am. Okay, today, 1958. This is for you, my sweetheart. Ready? It is the anniversary, yes, the anniversary of Dream by the Everly Brothers, hitting #1 and staying there for 5 weeks. Dream. Dream, 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 dream. Okay, you get the idea. Also, it is in 1965, the day that the Rolling Stones recorded Satisfaction, which I don't think they could get any of, but that's the way it goes. I have no Fritzy report for you today, but I do have a chick report. Yeah, this was kind of cool. So, those of you who have been following along the chick saga know that at the current time, we have 5 chickens. We have Bob, Roberta, aka Bob, who lays us a wonderful egg every day. She's big, she's beautiful, and she's also extremely aggressive with all the other chicks. So, because she's so big, she has the run of the whole coop. Then there is the small coop where we keep the 2 youngest chicks, Billie Jean and Margaret. And they're growing beautifully and they're adorable and they love each other and they're having a great time. Then in the 3rd small coop, there are 2. I'm going to call them, I guess the next step is pullets. I'm not really sure. There is the absolutely beautiful, beautiful, beautiful filly who is now about this big. She's gorgeous. She has green feet and she's going to lay green eggs when yeah, seriously, green eggs. But they're gorgeous. They're gorgeous. They're delicious. Anyway, that's Philly. And then I guess you probably know we also have Frisco, who is not an egg layer, as it turns out. She's a meat chicken, and she's going to be probably dinner this weekend. Yeah. But here's what happened. Accidentally, one of the latches got left off or it got loose, and the 2 bigger chickens, Philly and even our famous meat chicken, Frisco, got into the cage, the coop, with the 2 babies. And guess what? Nobody died. They all got together great. So they're playing together now, the 4 of them. Now we can only hope that when we introduce some to Bob, it'll work as well. Good morning, Opa. Thanks for being here. So that's my morning chick report. Yeah. So speaking of other living things, in other states and countries, especially when summer starts to come, you get like scads of bugs, right? You get stink bugs, you get roly-polies, you get grasshoppers, you get mosquitoes, and about 6 different kinds of flies and all kinds of little insects, wasps, bees, right? Yo, Adrian! You get all kinds. That was for Steve. You get all kinds of bugs that fly, right? So we in the desert are plagued with flies. We don't have much else, but we have a lot of flies out here. So Indy bought one of those giant Dynatrap things. Yeah, and we plugged it in because they're supposed to be like so amazing. We plugged it in, and 2 days later, it had nothing. It did nothing. So we sent it back, and we were pretty discouraged. So I went to Home Depot yesterday, and I bought my favorite. Have you ever seen these? They're just called disposable fly traps. They're good for 1 month or 20,000 flies, whichever comes first. Seriously. So all you do is you just like cut a hole in here, hang this bag up. There's something in here already, and you add water to the fill line, hang it up, and then wait. But you don't wait long, because I got to tell you, in minutes yesterday, these things started filling up with flies. And I am hoping that they're going to do the job well enough so I'm comfortable sitting outside, because you can sit outside in the middle of the night. It's 80 degrees. It's so beautiful here. So wish me luck on the fly zone, or the no fly zone, as I like to call it. Yeah, let's get those flies. I think I had a really good night's sleep last night, because I did, well, it looks like I have bags under my eyes, but I didn't think I did. Get a salt gun? I'm not sure what that means. I'll check it out. I'm willing to try anything. I just want to get rid of the flies. They're not my friends. It is International Nurses Day. So to my nurse friends out there, especially shout out to my friend Josie, who was a nurse for a million years. It's her birthday today. We appreciate you. We appreciate you so much. I'm going to Google it, Opa. Don't worry. I promise I will do that. Okay, you know what else it is? Besides being Nurses Day and School Nurses Day, by the way, as well, it is Limerick Day. Do you like limericks? So some of them are sweet and fun, and some of them are, there once was a lady of whatever. They're 5-line poems, and one line rhymes with the other line, and they're just cute. There once was a da 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 da. Good limerick, right? So I looked all over for my book and I can't find it. There's a book called The Book of Nonsense, and it's all limericks by Edward Lear, and it's so fun. So go get yourself a limerick book today. I wanted to recite some for you, but I can't remember them unless I switch to a different. I just can't do it. I can't do it. It's Nutty Fudge Day. So if you are a chocolate lover, it's Nutty Fudge Day. I mean, come on. I don't really like the fudge, but I'd go for it just for the nuts. Yeah. Oh, no, Stephen is doing the other kind of limericks. There once was a man from Nantucket. Yeah, I know. It's a very famous limerick. I don't think that's the one we'll be reciting here today, but thank you for sharing. We got a whole conversation going on the side here about assault rifles and salt guns that use table salt. This sounds exciting to me. Shooting flies with a salt gun. I don't know. A salt gun. Get it? A salt gun. Okay. In 1935, it was the first meeting of Alcoholics Anonymous in Akron, Ohio. And boy, they've come a long way, baby. They have way more than a 1-year chip now, if you know what I mean. Yeah. What a great, you know what? I think, what's his name? Bill. I think Bill has saved an awful lot of people, like maybe more than a life preserver. I don't know. AA. Here's to my friends who have chosen the route of AA and had it work. I used to go to meetings. I had a friend who was in AA, and I used to go to support him. It was fascinating. It was fascinating to see how dedicated people could be to getting over themselves. Really powerful stuff. Certainly worked for my friend. He's been clean and sober forever. He's awesome. Yeah. So, Bill, we salute you today. Good first meeting. Yogi Berra's birthday. Florence Nightingale. She sounds like she should have been an entertainer in the 1920s, but no, that's probably why we have Nurses Day today, because it's Florence Nightingale's birthday. They called her Florence Nightingale. I think that was actually her name, but she used to travel around with a lantern, lighting up the night. I don't know. Katharine Hepburn's birthday. She always talked like this, and she was the most amazing actress. Yes. Katharine Hepburn, we remember you today, darling. You were just wonderful. She used to do movies. I don't know if she did like a whole bunch of them or just one or two with Spencer Tracy. And it was always that kind of movie where they're like at odds with each other and they end up being in love with each other, and so cool. And she was always like the woman who could do anything. Yeah. But she wasn't brash about it. She just went for it. Whatever it was, Katharine Hepburn could do it. And even is it on Golden Pond when she was much older? She was still classy lady. Katharine Hepburn. Also, in 1918 came the birth of Mary Kay Ash. Now, when I first saw that, I thought it was like the Olsen twins. Wasn't one of them Mary Kay or Mary something? I don't know. Anyway, Mary Kay Ash, who died about 20 years ago, was the founder of the Mary Kay Company. You know, sorry, I don't know a whole lot about it, except that when you become a successful salesperson of Mary Kay Cosmetics, I think you get to drive a pink Cadillac around or something. Yeah. Opus says she was so beautiful. Honestly, I have no idea what she looked like, but I do know she started an empire. How great is that, really? Mary Kay Ash, born in 1918 on this very day and died in 2001. She lived a long life and she worked really hard. Also, in 1928, we say happy birthday to Burt Bacharach. Burt Bacharach, whoa. I'll never fall in love again. Don't tell me what it's all about, 'cause I've been there and I'm glad I'm out. Anyway, very famous songwriter, band leader. He was awesome. And this is one of those times when I have a close encounter of the first kind with Burt Bacharach. Back in the days when I used to have my party decorating business, we were hired to do this huge event at a Beverly Hills hotel. It was very shishi and huge party. And as we were doing our work, I had my crew there working. Burt Bacharach and Carol Bayer Sager were rehearsing because they were the entertainment that night. So we were all just kind of hanging out, getting our jobs done. It was really fun, and the music was fabulous. I have to tell you, I have never worked so hard and had it be so easy in my life. Having that kind of music, live music from people like that while you're working, it was amazing. So Burt Bacharach, I can't even begin to tell you how much I appreciate you. Thank you and happy birthday. Oh, and you know who else? Even though he died in 2008, it's like he's still here. Happy birthday, George Carlin, the hippy dippy weatherman. 7 things you can never say on television or radio. Seriously, that guy was so far beyond his time, so far before his time. It's insane to me. If you Google or YouTube him talking about life and politics and social revolutions, that guy had it all going on. Yeah. I mean, timeless material, seriously timeless material. He was born in 1937. Does that make him 84? I guess it does. He would have been 84 today. He should have lived a long life because he was brilliant, just brilliant. Born 1 year before me, back in the high life again. Steve Winward, one more close encounter of the first kind. Met him very briefly. We did not hang out, so I don't want you to, think we're old buddies or anything. But he was one of the headliners at Jazz Fest in New Orleans when I was there. And a friend of mine was a VIP and he got it so we could go in the VIP tent and, we got to hang. But let's put it this way, we didn't exchange phone numbers. You know what I mean? But he was so cash, wearing his Hawaiian shirt and his shorts and playing his guitar, and he just had that enormous, probably 10,000 people crowd in his hands. Steve Winwood, what a guy. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Steve Winwood. Woohoo. I don't know why I put this one even on my list of things to celebrate, but in 1968, so he's kind of a big, wait a minute. My new friend Steven peed next to Dr. John one time. Does that count? Oh my God, that's so more than counts. So you have to get this. I am such a huge Dr. John fan. I first saw him at Jazz Fest too. I saw him 3 years in a row at Jazz Fest. My favorite Dr. John song, if you guys don't know this, Google it. It's so cool. How come my dog don't bark when you come around? It's my favorite Dr. John song. I love Dr. John. And Steven, you got basically naked with him. That's like a close encounter of the closest kind. Yeah, I can't say that. That's awesome. Anyway, I wrote down Tony Hawk. He was born in 1968, which kind of means he's young. He could have been my kid. But Tony Hawk, sorry, he took skateboards and turned it into an art form. You got to appreciate that. I think you do. Anyway, so happy birthday, Tony Hawk. There was another significant thing that happened on this day in another year. In 1959, Elizabeth Taylor married her fourth husband, who she stayed married to for an entire 5 years, Eddie Fisher. And that really made me angry because she stole him from Debbie Reynolds, who I absolutely adored. And from that day forward, I didn't like Elizabeth Taylor. I only liked Debbie Reynolds. And I thought Eddie Fisher was a douche. Yeah, you heard it here first. Okay, let's move on. Let us move on. Oh, no, we're not moving on too far because you got to see these. I mean, you know that I had a little tennis accident the other day and hit myself in the face, and my poor Maui gyms, they're so expensive that you can actually send them in and they'll be repaired if you break your glasses, but not if you hit yourself with a tennis racket and smash them in the middle. Anyway, they were a gift. I didn't buy them, but I needed to replace them. So I went shopping yesterday. I think I bought these as much for the case as for anything else. You can't feel it, but it's just so soft. It's Boulevard. I thought they only made watches, but apparently they do sunglasses too. But wait a minute. Check out this case. Ta-da! Isn't that cool? Really, seriously. So the glasses aren't bad either. Oh, and they were like $30 instead of $300. But hey, I'm ready to play, guys. Bring on the tennis balls. Yeah. Woo. Okay, so those are my new glasses. Do you like them? I do. It came with a little cloth to clean them. But especially it came with this really nifty, open it up and put your glasses in thing. I mean, seriously, how cool is that? Okay, so that's it for my glasses today. Word art. Here we go. Wait a minute. Share your best memories. You can always make more. So what do I mean by that? Well, here's what I meant. I meant memories are for sharing. If they're bad memories, share them with somebody and get rid of them. If they're good memories, share them with somebody and rejoice in them. And then go make some more. As I like to say, even if you have dementia and you don't have memories, if you shared your memories with other people, your memories are still around. And every day or so when I see my mom, I share her old memories with her. and I remind her of things, and it makes her happy all over again, even if she has no recollection of those things happening. So today's is be present, because it's only in the present. Get this now. Only in the present that you can even have memories. And only in the present that you can make more. Yeah. Every day is full of memories. Opa's at a time now where she's attending funerals and wakes, and there's a lot of memories happening at a place like that. Maybe tomorrow I'll tell you about some of the memories I shared with my mother that made her smile so big that I have an agreement to share the same memory with her every time I see her until it becomes real for her again. Yeah. Did I like your memory of Dr. John, Stephen? It might be my favorite memory of all time. So, to all of you, my friends, until tomorrow, Thursday, wish me luck on my big tennis match today. Sorry for what I said before I had my coffee, but you're welcome for all the things I said after. A sip and a smile. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.